You can write and create stuff from your life. People like to pretend that they don't, and they want to seem like, well, everything they do is completely original and they haven't lived it. Well, guess what? We all rip people off all the time. That's what a lot of people do. The guys that created South Park, they based all their characters off people that they known, worked with, or knew. Okay, so that's really all there is to it. They might not know the celebrities and all that they make fun of, but they know them well enough. You know what I mean? Through seeing stuff and whatever else. That just is what it is. But we all base stuff off people. That's the way that we're able to come up with good characters and all that. Like when I do these documentaries that I make, I base them off real people to an extent. There's one I'm working on right now that I'm basing somewhat off Jessica White, um, or Jessica, however you say his name. There's one that I kind of got the idea from John Waters, and then also like just different outlaw comic artists or independent artists from back in the day. And when I say artists, I mean drawers, stuff like that. Okay, cartoonists. Everything's based off of something. The guy that wrote Fight Club, he'll write down parts of what people say so the characters that he has sound real. You get what I mean? You can base stuff off people you know all the time. That doesn't mean that that it's based off them. Period. And like a lot of the stuff that I do is based off people I've known or kind of been around or that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like look at King of the Hill. King of the Hill wrote about the type of people that like Judge knows, grew up around, everything else. Real people. That's the reason it stuck out like a sore thumb and, isn't like The Simpsons or Family Guy or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can take from everything around you. Just because your story isn't special to you doesn't mean it's not going to be special to someone else. And a lot of times people can't tell the difference between fiction and nonfiction when it's done well. So you can put in parts from your own life or parts of people's lives around you or use people as characters and all that, because I can guarantee wherever you are living or grew up or whatever, it's going to be different than where I'm from. We might have some overlap, but some of the stuff is going to seem new to me, all right? Because a lot of the times what we're shown or where stories take place is like New York or California or something like that, right? That's all well and good. Places that people want to go, but a lot of people have never been in, never will be. A lot of stuff isn't written or talked about from different parts. That's what made Fargo stand out, right? The movie or the TV series, either one, makes it stand out. It's somewhere different. It's a different way of life. You get what I mean? So that alone can be enough. Look at Trailer Park Boys. That is an international hit because yeah, it's Canadian. Yeah, it might be not exactly like what you know, but there's a place like that near you because it's about human nature and how humans interact. You get what I mean? But the terminology and everything that they use is different than probably what you're used to and everything else. But you learn it as you go because the way what people mean doesn't change, but the way that it's said does. And that alone can be enough to make something stand out sometimes. But trust me, there's stuff that is normal in your area that's not normal in other areas. There's somebody that you know, that there's plenty of people out there that have never met a person like this. It is what it is.